Hi, this is Erica Machado, and this is a video for week 10. Alright, so the first thing I did this week after working on the questions, I got the code you gave it to us, which this is the first code. This code will basically, this is your code. It will basically screen scrape 5 websites and save them as text files. So this one, I didn't change anything. I was just playing with this. I put some websites down here, as you can see, Codex Bar, Chuck's Barber Shop, Flight Center, Cheddar and Rye, and Greenhouse. These are all restaurants that my husband works at. So I copied and pasted their website here. And I changed the name of the file. So this is screen scrape 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And when I run this program, which is your code, I have all the text file here. So for example, this is the first text file. It's right here. It's a doc type, HTML, and here I have all the tags, head. I did go through this earlier this week, and I did find like the head, the title, the body, and like all that stuff. Here starts the body. This is where the head finished, and okay. So this is just showing to you that obviously your code works, as you know. So what I did was, out of your code, I kind of played a little with that and figured like things that I could make it easier. And it did work, and I hope it's okay. So I kept the important libraries that we need for screen scrape, import get, beautiful soup, and request exceptions. The definition I changed a little because I don't have a school URL, so I just simplified this a little bit. So you have URL to get is like the address URL, and the simple get, which is the same. Here, I also took out the time thing that you had. To be honest, I don't really understand why you had that time here. Oh, sorry, this is not the right file. It's down here. Let's see if we can open both of them. Here. So, okay. You had this import time, recycle count 0. Well, I took that out because I'm not really sure if we need that. I'm not really sure if it's something that I absolutely need. And when I took that out, my code worked the same as yours, so hope it's okay. So I kept the try process and the return, which I needed. And here, I took out this if because it's related to the time and I don't really need it right now since I don't have it anymore. And I just have my x is equal input for the 500 error and try 5 times. And basically, this was the change I did from your code to mine. Because the rest of it I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need to open the file as a write. I'm gonna need to basically open the file, save a new file, text on my desktop. And the rest of it I kept. So, like I told you, from your code, I played with like restaurants websites, and for my code, I played with movie theaters, Showtime. So I have the Regal hook set. I have the sorry, I'm sorry, my dog start barking like crazy. So as I was saying, for this new code, I start playing with movie theaters Showtime. I have Hookset, the Regal at Hookset. I have Cinemagic and Hookset. I have Chunky's in Manchester. The AMC theaters, I believe it's Londonderry, and the Cinemagic in Merrimack. Those are the websites that I want to screen scrape. And then I change my file for new 1, new 2, new 3, new 4, new 5 so I can like situate myself. So once I run this code, I have new 1, new 2, new 3, new 4, and new 5. For some reason, new 3 will give me a 403 forbidden error. Not sure why this happens. I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong. I don't think so because all the other ones worked fine. For example, this is Regal Hookset, the Regal at Hookset. It worked for all of them, but number 3, which is Chunky's. I don't know if this has anything to do with their website or what's going on. I don't know. Well, after that, I have your other code. The code to open this text file and to help me look for a tag, which is a pretty cool, pretty nice code. I mean, this answers a lot of my questions because I was wondering, like, okay, I can screen scrape a website, but how am I gonna find one information? Um, how am I gonna be able to find like a simple thing that I'm looking for? Because once you screen scrape the whole website, you have like the whole information. But I was trying to be more specific in how can I find something, which is cool. This code is pretty cool and it helped me to understand a lot. So I'm gonna change here. I was playing with that earlier this weekend. Let's say new one doc text file, and let's run. All right, enter a string you're looking for. I'm looking for Shazam. I want to know what time Shazam's playing. I don't know if this is how we spell it. Look at 5 lines starting with line, I don't know, line 0, for example. Okay, well, yeah, I want to look for more. So I'm going to look at line 30. Huh, sorry, I shouldn't have done that. Yes. Enter a string. Okay, Shazam. I'm going to start looking at line 30. Yes. Yes. Okay, so this is going to look like line by line, 5 lines at a time, 5 lines at a time. Let's end this. Do you want to do another search? Yes. Okay, HTML tag or a word. Let's look at the body. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Body tag. 5 lines start with line 60. That's a script. Yes, script. Well, the point here is show you that I understand how this code works. I understand what it does. It allowed me to look for a tag or a particular word, I would say. It's like a search kind of thing, which is pretty cool. Still not really clear to me like how once I screen scrape one entire website, like I know this code is gonna help me somehow, but it's like still not clear to me how am I gonna find the one single thing into this huge text file, for example. I understand the text file is separated by the head, the body, the title, and blah blah blah, but for example, I was trying to look for Shazam, so I want to know what time they're playing Shazam. Like, for example, I see Shazam here. But even with this code, not really clear to me how I'm gonna find that. I don't know if you understand my question, but I understand the point of screen scraping. I don't understand like how am I gonna use that to be more specific. Um, I didn't do any changes to this code because, to be honest, I don't see anything that can be done. Maybe something, I don't know about this if, but I would rather not trying to change this because I'm not really sure. I mean, it's a pretty cool code. Well, I hope this is what you're looking for. I mean, I don't know like what else I could be working on. I will be sending you all this information. All right, thank you.